Hey guys and girls, White Ninja Art back, and I'm back with some more Torchlight 2 again. Now, I've been asked some questions about my Glasscannon build, so this is going to be a final update. I've used respec potions. This build won't be perfect by any means. Everyone will have their own way of doing this. Stats will obviously be slightly wrong because you can't respec them, so obviously as I was playing I might have put stats in the wrong place and things like that. In a minute, so I'll show you my update. I'll show you my damage, my max damage. I'll show you different things I'm using, things you can do, things you can't do, things you might want to change and stuff like that. Okay, so first of all, I'll show you my skills because the stats are going to be the same as what you saw last time, I'd imagine. Now this is meant to be a Glasscannon build, but I do have a lot of vitality, but 551 of that vitality comes off items. So by no means is that me putting stuff in. The only time I had to put stuff in there was when I was a low level and I couldn't equip the items I needed at the time. So obviously that's where at some points there I would rather where I could save and stuff like that, but I can't, so I've just got to deal with it now. Focus, so I've put a lot of points into this, 215, 116 in that and 105 in there. I think yeah, so yeah, right, so I'll show you my skills. Now obviously this is a prismatic bolt build and I've pretty much changed a lot of the stuff in it now. So a few things are the same, like the aura obviously for defense purposes, and the element boon and death's bounty, prismatic bolt, prismatic rift. Now the other things I've changed, I've got Frost's Face level 5, Ice Prince level 6, Ice Brand, Ice Fire and Lightning Brand all maxed out, Charge Mastery maxed. Now I'll run through a couple of the things. Now if anything I would say I only did that to 5 and that to 6 because I had a spare one, and that to 5 because I wanted the extra extra meters, the radius. Now I'd recommend that you probably don't. I could respec again, but to be honest I'm not really bothered. I'll use the extra 4 skills to get to level 2. It's that extra bit of damage over time, and the more damage reflected. So to be honest I'll just have 1 point in there and 10 points in that. Now the reason that I've got Ice Brand, Fire Brand and Lightning Brand maxed out, obviously Prismatic Bolt is poison, fire, damage, ice, 24% chance. Now you can and obviously, sorry, yeah, and now with every extra hit that you do with each one, you do additional damage. That's simple enough. Now you can do elemental attunement, yeah, which I'm sure helps, but the problem is it only goes to 15%, and that's for 15 skill points. That's a lot of skill points to have when all it is an aura, and it adds duration to element effects, but what you're planning on doing is doing that mass damage in short amount of time, so you're not really there to do lots amount of damage. So to be honest, I've gone off this and not used it. So I'm sure some people will, some people might just want 1 or 2 points in there or something like that, but that's all their choice. Staff Mastery is now completely gone. You have to actually attack them physically for this to take effect, or use the spells that it tells you to use, which is Magma Mace, Magma Spear, Icy Blast and Shock Bolts. Obviously for this build I use none of these, so it's an absolute waste. I can imagine if you did use these you could get some really high damage. Obviously the minus effects of the skills are really good. So if you can get some respec potions, sure, play around, see what you can find. I'm sure there's there's hundreds and probably thousands of builds that you could make with different ones if you really wanted to. I've stuck with this and I've enjoyed playing with this. I've played for quite some hours now. J, I think it is. Let's see. I've played for like 18 hours with this one character. Oh no, something like that. Anyway, I know. There you go. Time played 75 hours. I don't know if that's, yeah, that's right. So I'll quickly I'll go through my attributes and stuff like that, and I'll explain some more things. I'll show you my skills, set item sockets and stuff like that. Okay, so cast speed is important. Obviously the faster you can attack, the more damage you can do. Simple as that. I've got plus 30% as standard, and then I've got Dervish if I want a bit more, if I need it. Okay, Okay, critical chance 60%, really high. You want high critical chance to do more damage, and you want massive critical damage bonus. I get a lot of this from my wand. I have obviously the extra 10%, and then the 6% crit damage, and then 6% crit on the staff itself. So that's 120% there, and 18% extra crit bonus. So it's a massive amount. And obviously then you've got the extras like 100% chance to spend 5 seconds and stuff like that. So it goes very well with the prismatic bolt and basically the brand, the fire brand. So it's a really good staff. I enjoy this staff. You could, with this build now, go to either dual wand or wand and shield if you want to try and have a bit more survivability. Personally, I enjoy this. I do lots of damage. It's got great bonuses and great effects with it, so I'm just going to stick with this for now, unless I can find some really good items to go into the 2 slots. What else have I got that's on here? Elemental damage bonuses. Obviously they're very low, but the bonuses obviously come from the elemental boon and from element overload. So I've got 83% on all of them when I've maxed out, so it's not too bad. You know, I don't think that gives anything. Nah, it doesn't. But there you go, right? So I've got 83% plus. My defenses, okay, there's 1,600 on all defenses, and reductions down by 22%. So you know, it's not massive, but it's not bad either. So it's, you know, it's all right. Dodge chance 41%. Dodge chance is always important for any class, really, unless you can take lots of hits, especially for this class where you can't take as many. So it's nearly half your hits are dodged, which is perfect, really. What else have we got? Right, they're not really important. Health regeneration, I've got 183 per second. Not really important for this build. If you wanted to do some sort of tank build, I'd recommend having really high health regeneration, because a lot of our health will get back from Death Bounty. Mana recharge, okay, so mana recharge is 15 per second, which I think is quite high, and that is without that's without concentration, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I should have concentration on, but instead I put treasure hunter on just for the extra magic find. So if I have concentration on, I have 21 second. I do have another concentration. It's in my stash, so for now it's just laying about. And then I've got 4% on base damage regeneration. Run speed 11.8. I would recommend once you guys get to high levels with this build, you will not need haste at all. The reason being, you can teleport faster than any haste can. This has been proven. I've done it with my mate. He had haste level 6 and I still beat him just teleporting, and that was just standard. Okay, so on a minute, I've got some luck stuff on. I think I've got luck stuff on, or is it? No, there's my luck stuff. Yeah. Well, I'll get confused. Right, anyway, yeah, I've got some luck stuff on, so maybe normal stuff's not perfect, but that's what I'm going for in a minute. Okay, I'm on game plus 555. 555. I'm on game plus 5. My gold gathers just over 3 million now. Steps taken, yeah, as you can see. Now the highest damage dealt is 182,000. So, you know, it's a good amount of damage. And when you think that I can do that pretty much most hits, considering I have I think it's 60% crit chance. You know what I mean? You're doing a lot of damage. So, you know, it's not the highest damage. I've seen some people who say they had 500,000. I don't know, not with this character, but you know, I'm sure it's possible with different characters and the right builds and stuff like that. All you need is one big crit hit and it gets it straight up, doesn't it? But I was averaging 174, I think. On my last video, I think I was only on about 80 something. So since I changed my gear and stuff like that, I've really built up. So let's have a quick look for my gear, the gems I've got in them, sorry, the stockable items I've got in them, and explain why I have certain ones. Okay, obviously some stuff here I've got like a gold increase and magic increase and stuff like that. That's just for the basis, trying to collect gold and stuff like that. I will say now that with some items, stuff like say these here where it's 2.8 second, or let's see if I can find a good one like this one here. Right now, what you're going to do is you're going to find some really good ones that give you like 1,500 life per skull. Now I recommend putting that putting your best gems together, even if they're not the same. I know some people like them the same and stuff like that, but stuff like so 2% damage reduced. You know, I'm not really bothered about that. It's alright, but you know, I don't mind destroying it if I find something better. Now I like this 8% staff and 1 damage and 5% increase on charge. Obviously charge is a big thing for this build. That's one thing that has happened on the new patch that came out. The charge for prismatic bolt has been quartered, I think, so you don't no longer get charged fast. So you need to make sure you have enough mana to suffice to get a full charge. Once you've got full charge, your mana pretty much regens anyway. So obviously I've got a few luck coins and stuff like that, and some different things. You know, some mana regen and stuff like that. As you can see, I have a full set, level 99 set, and you know, it does me very well. It gets me through what I need to do. I think that's pretty much all there is now on the update for this build. A lot of people have been asking me why I do certain things for certain stuff, and things like that. But you know, it's all a personal build. You know, you can look at as many as you like, but all in all, you're only going to make your own build, aren't you? So, you know, just keep open-minded about what you want to do and stuff like that. I have made an Outlander now. She's about level 40, I think, so I'm gonna wait till I get a little bit higher, and see how we get on. Oh look, I found a level 100 wand. But yeah, I'm gonna see how we get on and see if I can get some good gear for her. So this is the update on the Glasscannon build that I personally made. I hope it helps with some people. You know, if you have any questions or anything like that, I will try my best to answer them. A lot of people have commented on my other videos about certain ways of doing stuff, which now gave me the chance to tell you guys as well. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe and like my videos. It gives me motivated to keep doing some more. I am going to start doing some short spin-offs of different types of games. If you're following me, you'll know this anyway. If not, then well, I am. There you are. So thanks for watching and happy gaming.